Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is your daily Gogetemism number 136 for February 28th, the last day of Black History Month. And for our daily Gogetemism Black History Month final segment spotlight, I want to talk about the future of black people, the black future. A lot of people would like you to believe that there is no such thing as a black future, like we just left in limbo. But when you think about it, you really only know your future based on what your past has brought you. So when you look at our past, depending on your knowledge of history, you may think that all we did was come from slavery, and from slavery we went to welfare, and from welfare we just basically went to dysfunction. But if you study our history closely, you realize that we've always had people within our populations that have been upwardly mobile, that have been innovative, that have been creators, that have been inventors, that have been the smartest, the best, and the brightest, and the most positive thinking. How else would you come from the race that's in this country that does not seem to be able to advance and be number one in anything positive? How do we take one member of that race and have him represented as president of the United States? How does that happen? That shows right there that there's a future involved. Our our youth, our babies right now, our young people, our school age children are watching our president right now, and they are making plans for their future. Maybe not all of them want to be president of the United States, but all of them know that they can be because he did it. We also have many, many other influential people in high positions, positions in business, and of course, positions in show business, entertainment. And we also have our freedom fighters. Our freedom fighters. We still have our Nation of Islam. We still have our new Black Panther parties. We still have our UNIA, which is the organization, the movement that Marcus Garvey started. We still have those organizations, and we still have smaller grassroots organizations that are doing things in our neighborhoods, doing making moves to improve our neighborhoods, making sure moving to improve our level of consciousness and raise that level of consciousness. We have 100 black men or concerned black men in Philadelphia and other organizations hell bent on seeing through the process of making sure that our black brothers and sisters advance, that they get the skills that are needed in order to be able to be educated well. They're raising money, doing fundraisers to make sure that our young people get scholarships so they can go and further their education and make something of themselves, to be proud of themselves, and to uplift their race. So it's sort of like how Archie Bunker on All in the Family back in the day. Sometimes you would hear people on that show, you know, uh, say little derogatory things to George Jefferson that was on the show back in the day. Things like you're a credit to your race. White people used to say things like that to black people. You're a credit to your race. Like, which is supposed to mean that you're representing a higher echelon than most of your people are, because y'all don't really come from nothing, but we do come from something. You just have to understand the position that we were put in order to understand where we're going and where we're going to be. The black future looks bright as far as I'm concerned. We just have to make sure that we pinpoint and stay focused on exactly what our true needs are and what our goals should be. And they're not always going to be the same across the board. But as long as we keep helping each other, as long as we keep believing in each other, and as long as we support each other. Because support means more than just help. Support means that you're there Support means that you have trust. Support means that you have encourage people. Support means that you can be counted on. Support means that somebody has your back, and they're also waiting for you to get there. That's what support is, and we have that. So that's what the Black future is about. So, oh, and we also have Urban Therapy with Son, because like it or not, this is a black organization. So I'm pro-black. Play that mess. If you watch my fan base, it is what it is. So, you know, other organizations that are already really established and have a strong following, I would say to get behind those organizations. You're not going to like everything about them. Don't think that you're going to like everything about any organization. Think about it. We have families that we don't like everything about. So why would we think that we're going to enter things that deal with people and like everything about it? That's not what's going to happen. What you have to do is put the things that you do agree with and like on a scale, and the things that you don't agree with that you like on a scale, and hopefully the scale does this. This is the stuff that you like. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. Remember that the black future looks bright, and hopefully you're a part of it. And if you're not a part of it, hopefully you support it in some kind of way, because the future looks like it's going to get darker and darker. And I mean complexion-wise. Look all around you. There's nothing anybody can do to stop that. But there is a lot of things that people can do to support that. So make your black future look bright, starting at those little babies. Get it right. Teach your babies to believe in themselves. Teach your babies to be black and proud, just like James Brown said. And keep reinforcing that, and how beautiful black is. And don't just do that on February 20, in the month of February. That's the one thing I've learned this Black History Month. Now, 365 days a year. We're going to push that envelope. That's what's up. Yo, UrbanTherapyWithSun.com. Get down with the movement. YouTube.com/Sun752. You know, holler at that subscription. And I will get with y'all tomorrow, March 1st. And we keep that Black History Month going on and on and on and on and on. Y'all have a great night.